You're live. Welcome this
Oh my
way.
goodness, Lamarr. Like, how did I fall asleep?
Child, I fell asleep earlier too, so don't feel bad.
Oh
I,
my
I,
God.
I call them nappy naps. I enjoy a good nappy nap.
Well, I was trying to nap earlier, but I couldn't. And let me tell you something. Remember that plant I had behind me? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, the one that flowed. Or no,
That other plant where it was like ballooning. It was getting
yeah.
so.
Also, did you go live on your stream?
No.
I was like, wait a minute. Fonzie, you hear Tracy's voice?
Oh, he loves me.
I know he does. Meow. Say hi to Tracy.
Hi, Fonzie. Hi, Fonzie.
Every time he hears your voice, you hear?
I just had that effect. I just wish I had the same effect on men.
Me too.
Actually,
Child.
I do have that effect on men, but men are just fearful of me. And not because I'm powerful or highly educated or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
But there is something about me that just does make men feel like
Inadequate, maybe.
I don't know what it is. I think it's my energy.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
might be the
It's
Scorpio moon.
my intensity. That's what I'm intense.
Yeah.
I'm
Scorpio's
intense.
intense. I have Scorpio on my chart too. And I know I can be intense.
Yes. I'm
And
intense.
in a romantic sense.
Doom intenseness.
hmm
And the
And
only
also my eye contact. I've learned my eye. Was it you? Someone said, like, stop with the eye contact. Like, your eye contact is intense.
I would never say that.
Someone said that to me. Well, like, when I talk to guys, it's like they get weirded out by the eye contact. I don't
Really?
know.
That's Scorpio.
That is Scorpio, yeah.
Yes.
I can't help it.
Like when I meet up with a man, I'm reading them like this.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, I read the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And
And I
then
think that's good.
don't let them talk. The minute they talk, they fucking ruin everything. They
Yeah.
ruin it. Like I'm
Yeah.
literally like scanning, and then they say something stupid, and I'm like, "Ooh, my antennas are down."
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna treat you like an idiot because that's who you are. That's what
That's
you prefer to be.
exactly. Yeah. It is what it is, Tracy. One day, a
But
good man will come
Fonzie
to the
loves me. Animals
He
love me.
does. Yeah. He does. He's right
Fonzie,
there.
Fonzie, Fonzie. Why don't you just be like, you know, and just turn into a man? It'll be easier, Fonzie. It'll be easier. I mean,
Yeah.
not talking about bestiality because people will get that shit confused in a minute. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about some stupid Cinderella story where
Oh,
Fonzie and I can kiss
it's
and
a
he
match
turns
made in
into a
heaven.
man.
Yeah. It's a match.
It's a match.
In spirit. In spirit.
It's a, it's a match. Uh,
Yeah. I know. I didn't even leave. I didn't leave my house once today. Like, I door dashed food, and I didn't even finish the food because I got too full. So now I'm
why leave
drinking
your
tea.
house? I did the same thing. I was gonna go walking today because without my car, like my body is starting to get blubberish, which I cannot
Mm.
stand because I'm learning about my body all over again. And without my car, it's like so I stayed in the house today. Like you know,
Yeah, yeah.
why
I don't
leave?
mind it.
Why leave?
Yeah, I might leave.
Misery. I,
Tomorrow I'll probably go out.
yeah, I was thinking yeah, tomorrow I have to go out. So
Yeah,
my neighbors are like insisting.
yeah. It's Saturday, so I might go to my friend's house, but we'll see. I don't want to jinx it. But I did sage today, so I felt really good about that
Maybe
because I don't
I
always get
should
time
right
to
now.
sage.
I think I'm gonna
You
stay.
should. You should.
But I have to tell you, since I haven't had my car, I haven't been working at the hotel. My house is cleaner than it's been. I didn't know how dirty my house was.
Yeah, because you're so busy.
Yeah. And
It's funny.
I just love my house right now. And
Yeah.
so this plant behind me, which was like blooming like beautiful life, right?
Hmm.
It's now looking a little dead because I had to take the plant and split it. And I don't know who. What is it? Horticulturist? I don't know who does that, but I
Horticulture.
had to
Yeah.
take a knife and split it down the middle. I feel like I might have killed it
If you split, why'd you split it down the middle?
because I wanted to
Like the
separate.
whole thing?
Yeah,
I don't know if that was a smart idea.
I prayed
Like
over
you
it.
cut it open.
Yeah.
You have to be careful. It could get infected. But the roots might be okay. If you didn't touch the roots, I don't know. Prayer
But
works, right?
but if you split it down the middle, you do cut the roots.
You cut. Do you?
I did.
Oh well.
But then I have to believe that there's an ecosystem inside the plant that will survive. Do you understand? Like, how does
Yeah.
everything else survive out there? I gotta believe that something inside of this plant will. I have to believe that.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks bent over.
Well, that's the problem. It was always bending over, and I don't know what type
Oh.
of plant this is. That it's not growing up; it's growing. Okay, here's the
Ow.
problem, right? So plants also love me. So
Yeah.
I luxuriate on my sofa over here, which right now looks like shit, right? But that's where I luxuriate, right? Luxuriate over there. The plant's energy found me. So the plant is like leaning, like it's trying
It
to
wants to
love
be.
me.
It wants to be where you are.
Right. It's trying
Yeah.
to be one with me.
Yeah.
So I ruined the energy of the plant, I feel like, because we're both trying to luxuriate. And finally I said to the plant, like, you just can't like come over because that's not normal. Plants, so I'm trying to explain to the plant, he's a Fonzie and the plant, like, you guys can't just like do this to me because it's killing me. So I kept talking to the plant and I said, listen, hi Kiana. I said, listen, I'm gonna pull you apart. We're gonna figure it out. Is anybody a horticulturist out there? Did I ruin the
Well,
plant?
J. Manuel says indoor plants need music and sunlight.
Well, I'm near the sun, so this is my living room. So in the morning, it's full sun. Um, I will play it some music tonight.
Yeah.
Let me charge my iPad because
And
there's
remember Kiana's plant? Yeah, the singing bowl. Kiana's plant responded to the singing bowl.
yes, and it started wiggling.
It did. Kiana speaks to her plants, child.
So J Manuel, Kiana, I'm gonna let me charge my iPad.
Yeah.
Let me charge my. It's thundering. We have this storm
It's
Tammy
been
that's
raining all day here too. It's like not depressing, but it's just kind of like, all right, I'm not leaving my house.
let me charge my iPad because then I can give it like there's this 8 hour. They love it. Okay, there's this. Okay, let me charge my iPad. So give,
Okay,
give me 1 second.
got it. Well, interesting with J. Manuel, Cleopatra recently came to J. Manuel.
What?
Yeah, like woke him up at 3:33 a.m. and like he was like, I need to get a statue. So I hope you order the statue, J. Manuel.
I love that.
Me too.
I'll play some frequency, some sound waves, or whatever. Move them plants. Well, I'm a Katy Perry type of girl. I'm like,
Fireworks, come
yes.
on, let your colors work, and baby go yeah.
Uh, uh,
uh,
uh.
uh,
But at night, I can't sleep to Katy Perry, so we'll just do a,
yeah,
a frequency I want a frequency that says, I love you. because I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it was trying to say that. I think it was trying to say back to me, I love you. So now it became 2 plants.
All right.
And then my money plant is growing into a tree. Let me show you.
Celestial says Dan Cleo's demanding, child.
This used to be a little tyke.
Oh wow, that is beautiful.
Thank you. It used to be a little tyke. Oh, it needs water. Um, and now it's no longer a little tyke. So it actually belongs here, but I don't know if they all can fit anymore. Let me see.
They're beautiful. That one's beautiful. Boom, boom,
Oh
boom.
yeah, I'm big fans. And animals. My animals never leave me. They stay with me. They love me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
All right.
That's when you know you're a good person.
Yeah. I know.
Even brighter than the moon.
So what was I
What?
going to do, Lamarr?
You were gonna go get your iPad charger.
Oh, for the music. Yes, yes, yes. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Speaking of music, Tracy, you played that music yesterday, and I got a copyright.
Yes, so did I.
But I was able to mute it, and I got my monetization back on the video. So if that happens, just mute it. You might have to get on the computer to do that, though. I don't know.
Well, yours is on the computer.
Yeah,
Mine isn't.
you might be able to do it maybe on your iPad though.
They didn't even give me an option. They just put me as ineligible.
Why is my wait? They eligible for what?
Ineligible.
Yeah, you have to because you have to go in. You have to go to the editor. So you have to go to dashboard, go to the video, and then go to editor. I think, or no, you go to dashboard, you find the video, you click the monetization button, and then they should have an option to like, do you want to mute the video? Do you want to like, I don't know. There's like different options to choose from.
They didn't give me any
So
option. They told you just to
then
make.
I'll show you because I got it to get monetized again.
All right. Do you want to get this party started?
It's monetized. Yeah.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Hold on. Let me send this last text message.
Okay. Wait. Oh.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, mute segment. All
Ooh,
right. I just
someone says they're having a tequila and orange juice. I wish I had gotten alcohol, but that was not on my mind at all today. Like alcohol was the furthest thing from my mind.
and Friday is the day to drink something, but
I
I drank
know.
something Wednesday and I was afraid to drink again today.
It's okay. It's tea. It's a tea night for me, I guess. Maybe tomorrow. Someone wants to know about your Lush oil.
Oh,
Hair Lush.
uh, it, um, Gmail me, Tracey Brown Live at Gmail. I'm in the process of packaging right now. That's why I have
Yeah.
to go out tomorrow. I have to buy a label gun.
They sell those from where? Home Depot?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I might need to get one of those.
You know what? There's 2 things I'm figuring out I need in my house, right? You always need a printer in your house when you have a business. Always.
I have a printer, yes.
I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one in California. I just didn't think I needed one again here, and a printing label machine.
That I don't have.
Yeah.
You know.
So Starlight Tracey Brown Live at Gmail. Hair Lush Oil. That's what you just gave it its name.
Hair lush. I like that.
Me too.
Grow your hair lush. Grow your hair lush. Is what she said. Mm, I like it. All right. Speaking of which, I haven't even unwrapped my hair. My hair is still wrapped from last night, the night before.
Good. Just leave it.
Just leave it. All right.
Don't even touch it. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Like those are the days. Just mm-mm.
Don't bother.
Don't bother. All right.
All right. Let's get the show started.
Cue the music.
My spiritual people. Oh, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the Lamarr and Tracey show. The only psychic tarot readers you need to know. You can trust our word because we've got your back. And our personal readings don't cost you a stack. Tracey is the one with the fiery flare, and Lamarr is the one with the gunned up hair. Trolls are jealous because we predicted it. Are you ready for the show? Cause it's time to get lit. Welcome to our show, everybody. Happy Saturday, wherever you are, wherever you're listening or watching, child. Welcome to our show. Keep it like that, Kiana. Yeah, I don't feel like unwrapping it, honestly. I mean, what's the point?
I'm here.
Hi, Tracey. So I hope you all are having a good night. Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday. Can y'all believe we are almost at the end of October? That is crazy to me.
I was shocked to see that it was October 20th already.
Hmm. Thanksgiving is right around the corner.
Yes. But what are you doing
And
for Thanksgiving?
I think I'm going to my aunt's house. And she lives, where does she live again? I think she lives in Pennsylvania. So I'll
Oh,
be heading
okay.
back down that way.
All right.
But I think I might cook something at home too. I was just talking about this in my head earlier today. What are you doing?
Well, I don't know. Now that you mention it, I know so many people this year.
Yeah, your social life has definitely grown in the islands.
Yes. So I actually don't know. I might cook for my neighbors. They've been so kind to me.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Starlight says yes because while I was sleeping to you guys, I heard everything about the oils.
That reminds me, we are the best show to sleep to. Wait,
Yeah.
no, let me tell you. Wait, one of my the girl that made Tracey Brown Live, she gave me a note. Hold
I
on.
know.
Oh wait, hold on.
You talking about the one that made the gals and guys
Yeah.
go to. Yeah, I'm gonna do a part 5 soon. So thank you for reminding me. Actually, my 2024 prediction series. Which part did you watch? Because there's so many parts, child.
So many parts of what?
My 2024 predictions.
Mm. Hi, Lamar.
Hi, Tracy.
That's it.
Someone says I gotta water my plants.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Linda. Hi, Jada.
Hi, Jada. Hi, Linda. Hi, Starlight. Okay, 432. Okay, I'll do that. Is that for healing?
Yeah.
Is that for healing? Because I want my plant to heal. So I cut it with a knife. Hi, Layla.
Yes, you're gonna have to let me know when the statue arrives.
You're going to be so excited to have this statue, J. Manuel.
The Cleopatra statue.
Yes.
I love that Cleopatra's connecting with like the people she needs to connect to. I love that.
I think everyone is waking up to her.
I know.
I think she's always been available to us.
I think so too. The plan feels brokenhearted and rejected.
How? How? This man was loved. SNW.
I can.
Again.
The first part one, where you talked about more home invasions. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Home invasions meaning what? What happened?
And next year, I feel like I mentioned in my reading my 2024 predictions that I see more home invasions next year for some reason.
Get a gun.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. I'm more of a knife person, but yeah, I've been thinking about that. I don't also own a home, but anyways. Also, I feel like 2024 is gonna be a like a final destination kind of year.
What?
Yeah, I know it's
Oh.
weird. But if you think about it, it's an 8 year. 8 year can deal with karma. 8 can deal with, like time. Saturn, 8 deals with Saturn. Saturn is called Lord Karma for a reason. So I don't know. Sometimes, it's like you can escape death. Sometimes you can't. We're just going to have to see. I just told everyone to be careful. And I kind of felt like I had my own final destination moment a few days ago. So I was like, okay, I feel the energies. Like, that's the energy I'm talking about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an 8 kind of girl. And so, born on 8, born in August, the year is 8.
You're ready. You're like, bring it. I'm ready, child.
My whole life has been hell. I'm probably going to have a great year next year.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to have a good year too. Because Saturn is like heavy in my chart. So, I mean, for me, it has to mean something transformative, I'm assuming. Plus, I have good karma.
That's the thing, Lamarr.
Yeah.
I feel like I made so many deposits
Mm-hmm.
that I think even if something bad does happen, I'm going to be like, God, cash it in. Cash it in.
Exactly. King Ken said he's always ready, child. He has spirit guns, knives, and bats, child. I feel you, Ken Ken.
I have a bat too.
You gotta stay ready, child.
I have a
Speaking
bat.
of staying ready, Britney Spears and her new book. I'm so excited for this book, Tracey.
I'm
Also,
excited.
I want to remind people that we are doing live readings tonight. So if you would like a live reading, it is $60 per reading. Please send your donation to PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. The link is in the description box. It's in the comment section below. It's also in the chat. So if you would like to get a live reading tonight for me and Tracey while we're here, get it while we're here.
Mm-hmm.
So back to Britney. There's been a
Mm-hmm.
lot coming out about the book. She's kind of been on her Jada Pinkett Smith kind of tour.
Right.
The Jada Pickett Smith tour is the flip flop.
Of the Britney tour? Of the Britney book tour?
No, the Jada Pickett Smith tour is the flip flop. So she's going back and forth.
Oh, got it,
First
yeah.
she said this, we are separated. Separated. She's so expressive. Separate. We're divorced. We're divorced. She went back on Holder and confused Holder even more. But I have to tell you something. I kind of blame Holder for that interview.
Why?
The lighting.
The lighting.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Latasha.
The lighting made Jada look like a villain, and it made Holder look like Tales from the Crypt.
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
You can see every
Wow.
crease, every dragging face on Holder. No,
Not cute.
like this. Not cute. And it made Jada Apple. My new thing is Apple. Because it keeps the doctor away. It made Jada look like a villain.
Mhm.
So when Jada came back on, she had platinum color hair. By the way, alopecia does not exist in her hair anymore. She wore all white. She purified everything with color white. And then told Holder that she was wrong.
That doesn't make any sense. But now she's saying that her and Will are working on their relationship. So you're not together, but now you're working on your relationship.
Because Will cussed her the fuck out.
I could
Will
see that.
told her, you fucked up my money. Will railed her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is a Libra.
And the money's going to come in from him, not her stupid book.
Exactly.
Audio is given away for free.
Wow.
No.
Interesting. Free.
Audio won't be given away. Britney's book for free, I guarantee.
Oh, hell no. No. I can't even see that.
I agree with you. He railed her. And you could tell this is the first time that he got mad. And then he purposely designed it to stand by her because he has to clean everything up that the stupid bitch does. Because he has a movie coming out.
What movie is it?
I don't know. It's all psychic.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping it's The Alchemist.
I still haven't read that book.
I read it on
Right. And meanwhile, is yelling, keep my wife's name out your mouth, child. Someone said she's there in Maryland. She was here in Maryland today.
Are you guys okay, Marilyn? Are you okay?
Why was she over here? She said she didn't know him as her husband. I wonder what's going to happen to Justin Timberlake's career moving forward. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm. Did we read that yet? Let's wait till the book comes out.
Yeah. I saw there's a club in Chicago having like a whole like brunch dedicated to the book that Britney is coming out with. It's brunch. It's brunch, bitch, or something like that. I don't know what it's called.
It's called the bitch brunch. It's Britney
Yeah,
bitch brunch, probably.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
Let me get this call.
Okay. Here
Hello?
it is. It's Britney Brunch, is what it's called.
My name is Justin. Calling for Southwest Airlines. How are you?
Why do I need to talk to Southwest Airlines? What happened?
Okay, ma'am. First things first, not to worry. I'm not here to sell you anything. This is not a sales call. And the main reason of my call is just to inform you that our company would like to invite you to the grand open house celebration of our new West travel agency located here in Sherman Oaks, California.
Oh, thank
And I'm
you.
sure you know Sherman.
Thank you so much. I will not be attending, but thank you. Okay, they hung up on me.
What was that about?
Some travel agency. They want me to attend some travel agency.
I hate those kind of calls.
He's in India. He was about to ask me for my credit card number. This is DJ Envy. That was DJ Envy just now.
That
Trying
was
to
his
scam me.
scam.
That was his latest scam.
Yeah, that might have been the club I was talking about, Kiana. It's Britney Brunch. Kay says at this point it feels like the book of Jada is falling from the sky, hitting all of us on the head because this is just becoming annoying, like the part and nature fly of it all. Child. Ella is just living for you tonight. She says, I have never gotten wrong or bad advice from Tracey. She's heaven sent. Sent from heaven.
Layla does love me. Thank you, Layla. Layla! Do you know that blogger? I love her song. Layla!
No, Layla. Is that her name? Layla.
She's
Okay.
the blogger.
There's so many bloggers.
Actually, there isn't. There's only a
There's
few of us.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I can't keep up with all the ones that are already here.
Right. There are new ones popping out because of P. Diddy and Tupac.
Got it. The only one I really watch is Storm Monroe.
I like Storm Monroe.
Yeah.
You know, he's the one that did the whole Alabama brawl thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he videotaped it.
Yeah.
On his channel, and then it took off. Mm-hmm.
That's why I like him because he drops like.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I kind of like Armand Wiggins, kind of.
I'm topsy-turvy.
Yeah.
With him. He doesn't come across my channel as much.
Yeah.
But the feud between him and Tasha K just got to be too much.
Yeah, and he seems to feud with a lot of people.
Armand Wiggins reminds me of Funky Dineva.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I think maybe that's why I'm like, nah, I'm kind of like, eh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, did you know that Storm Monroe is like 5'7"? I thought he was at least 6 foot. I was like, whoa.
How did you find this out?
I don't know, he was talking about it one day in his video. I was like, you're that short? I'm taller than you? Wow. So that's a problem. Anyway,
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'8", 5'9". So
I
not
would have
that
said
much.
5'9".
But yeah, I'm like 5'9".
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Tracey is sent from heaven. Maybe they are true to Britney. Lamarr, what do you think is going to happen with his career? Will he come out of this because his Instagram comments are crazy? You're talking about Justin?
Who?
Don't be so quick to walk away. Come on, dance with me. I like that song.
I like most of his stupid songs. He's just a
Yeah,
dick.
he is
He's
a
a
dick.
bona fide dick.
Yeah, I agree. Very much so. Especially with the tea you spilled about him and Jessica Biel. Because you don't hear from her at all. Like, wasn't she on
Oh,
like Dawson's Creek or something?
wait. I was going to send you this, but I guess I didn't. Hold up. She is a dick too.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
I do like Lovely Tea. Yeah.
Lovely
I
tea. I like lovely too. Oh, dig on it. Okay, listen to this. This was on Threads. Since Justin Timberlake has been trending, this is from Yas Chef. I figure now's a good time as any to remind everyone that the missus was sued for stolen wages by the employees of the extravagant restaurant she owns.
wow.
Then there's an article in People magazine where it says Jessica Biel and partners at All Off Fudge Restaurant are being sued for allegedly stealing $430,000 in tips from employees.
Wow.
So I think Jessica and Justin is already in their 8th year because the shit is hitting the fan.
Yeah. Shady. Oh, she was on Seventh Heaven. Seventh Heaven. I never watched that show. I never watched that or Dawson's Creek or Buffy. Or any of those shows. It really is. I'm telling you, 2024 is a card of or is a year of karma.
People gonna get theirs. You gonna get yours, sucker.
Exactly.
Gonna get yours, sucker.
Yeah. I
Sad,
like to think. Would you say
sad.
it is sad? But I like to think that also Lord Karma and Saturn is also about divine timing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's the thing with karma. Karma is divine timing.
Hmm.
And the thing about karma that I love the best, here's what I love about karma. When karma comes, nobody knows that it's karma.
Yeah. Because you don't
Very
been
few
did.
you you don't forgot what you did, right?
Yeah.
Very few people say, I think I'm getting my karma. Very few. I know Wendy Williams said it. Hi, Ori Naturals.
I agree.
I know Wendy Williams said it. She said, I'm getting my karma because of what I did to Whitney Houston.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm, mm, mm.
Which reminds me, he's broke now. I heard he was homeless.
Who?
Kelvin.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Karma.
karma.
What are you going to do? It's karma. So,
It is what it is. Divine timing is facts. Yeah. That's why I'm glad Brittany's coming up with this book.
me too.
Divine timing.
Me too. I can't wait for this book to come out. I don't know how I'm going to purchase it though, and everybody's going to have the book before me. I'm going to go to a bookstore tomorrow to see if
Get ahead of the curve. Yeah.
hopefully I could like pay for the book.
Yeah.
Because I think it comes out on Tuesday, right? Books come out on Tuesday.
I think so. I forgot what the date is. Let me see. When does Brittany's book come out? The 24th of October. So yeah, it comes out on
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
This
Because I
month is
think book releases come out on Tuesday. That's the way it's designed or something like that.
I think so.
So, yeah, Capricorns did good this month.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Leo's did. I didn't understand Leo's reading. It was weird.
Yeah. I
I didn't
remember
get it.
saying something along the lines of like, there's gonna, if there's major change and transformation that may be experienced as bad at first, but it's really for the good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't-
Yeah. But we do have
I'm
to
just
finish
a,
the
I'm
episodes.
just a sitting duck at this point.
Yeah. Someone else says they didn't understand Leo's reading.
I
Yeah.
know. First time ever, because y'all know I throw it down for Leo. And it was the first time that I was like, ugh, when spirit doesn't want me to know, there's a problem.
Yeah.
So,
But also the month isn't here yet, so we still have like a week and some change. A lot
to
can happen.
change destiny.
Maybe, maybe. I didn't understand Capricorn's reading either because I'm like, what thing is like coming? I don't know. Like, what could it be? But I'm just kind of like, maybe it's not here yet.
But at least it felt good. Leo's felt awkward,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I don't know. It is what it
Make
is.
sure y'all watch the horoscopes.
We have to finish them, Lamarr.
Yeah, we do.
So let's get them out this weekend.
Let's do. I'm down. I want to remind everyone that we are once again doing live readings. So if you want a live reading tonight, it is $60 per reading. You can send your donation to PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. The link is in the description box, the comment section, and it's scrolling at the bottom. So do not hesitate. And it's split between me and Tracey. You get a reading from me and Tracey. You can always come back and rewatch your reading. All right.
So let me tell you what the girl that wrote the song, and it's her voice, by the way.
The Tracey Brown Live.
Yes. So she goes, hey, Tracey, you and Lamarr are the best thing popping out here. You all offer so much to your audience that many have not discovered yet, like what we have to offer. I was thinking when you said people fall asleep because of the therapeutic topics and sound to us, I was thinking there's so many who haven't yet understood the magnitude of you all's work. Then she put in parentheses, keep sleeping on us.
Oh, I love that. Keep sleeping on us.
Keep sleeping on us.
I
That
love
is the
that
best.
double entendre. Yeah,
That is the best.
that is. I like that.
So, for right now, what can we read on?
I don't know.
Do you want
Am
to?
I still active on my Patreon? I'm trying to be. I haven't uploaded on my Patreon in so long. But I do have content I've been wanting to put out. So thank you for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always falling asleep to y'all's lives for real, literally.
Thank you.
Thank you. I said that yesterday. I said you and Lamarr like therapy. Oh, I love that. And
Magic
ASMR.
Mermaid's like, do an AMSWA episode. Then you'll really fall asleep, guys.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, maybe it's a dumb question, but do you want to see what happens with Britney after her book?
Yes.
Would you like to take a look at it?
Yes.
I'm interested.
I am too. Hopefully, let me not say that. Let's just see.
What were you gonna say?
Hopefully it's not love, but let's see.
Hopefully it's not love. That's the only
Yeah.
thing that she desires.
I know, but does she really need to like jump
Yes.
into? She
Yes,
needs.
she does.
Okay.
Yes. You know why? Because most girls go, I can't because I was hurt so bad. Brittany's like, fuck that. She finds a man quick. She
That's
does
true.
not wait. I like that. I like that part. I mean,
I do
you're
too, but it's
right.
like,
You're
do you
right.
choose? Yeah.
You're right. I always knew Sam wasn't good for her. I just didn't want to read on it.
Yeah.
I always knew. I don't think I did read on Sam. Y'all have to let me know. I did not like him for her at all.
The energy together seemed off.
He looked like he was there just to bid his time with her. And he
Mhm.
must have somebody must have said, well, you got to stay there 18 months or something. You know, that's California law or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. Like I don't know. His family, I heard, wasn't like a big fan of Britney.
Oh,
But
like he's a prize?
sure.
He's a motherfucking prize? You user? You
That's what
DJ
I'm saying.
Envy?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. The first thing I get is that this is a very spiritual experience for Britney.
Mm-hmm.
Really, for this book, but it's also very raw. Like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
she's releasing things, talking about things that like she may feel ashamed of or something like that. Or it's like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. I do get the star card connected to change, so I think her star will rise once again. I think this could be a healthy thing for her to shed old skin. I do get a man showing up here, but I do get the two of swords the man is facing. This man is connected to work, job, daily routine. So this could be someone she works with or is around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mentally, I get the Seven of Wands. So there's some concerns here, some self-sabotaging thoughts, maybe. Um, some self-sabotaging emotions as well. I feel like she also could be battling things behind the scenes we don't know about or she's not talking about, particularly financially. Um, or I'm wondering, could the book lead to something? Like, could she get sued? Could like it lead to like some sort of backlash? So it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like a double-edged sword I get for Britney after this book. What do you see?
All right. I see that it'll be the biggest bestseller throughout the world, right? Her family crosses the biggest bestseller throughout the world. So I think her family sees money. I think if she mentions anybody in this book, I think they're coming for her.
Mm,
In a weird kind of way, she wants to tell her story because it is her story, but there's some regret there,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
It's her story to tell, but then there's some regret there. I
yeah.
feel like she might leave Los Angeles, you know. I don't know where she could go, but I feel like she might leave Los Angeles. Um, I too am getting some money issues. In my mind, I'm getting money issues. So I think this book is going to bring her the money back. But I think she hasn't done a tour. So I do believe there are some money issues too, which is the reason why I think the book is out. Because I don't think she can tour. Like touring's too much for her. So I think this was an income revenue based project.
Right.
I'm not sure it's a story she wants to tell. I just think she can't tour. So she's not in her power place.
Yeah.
Um, I think that I think her house is too big for her. I think everything is just too much. I think being alone is like weird for her. So I feel like awkward. She's got her animals but something's off, very off. Um, and then I get, the tower and knives, right? So it doesn't surprise me that she was dancing around with knives, right?
Mhm.
I get her saying like, "Will I ever go back to me? Can I return to the person that I used to be?" And I think it's important for Brittany to understand that this is you and get comfortable because this is you. Um, so the money's here, right? The money's here, the money's back. Um, but it's at what cost?
Yeah. She's gonna feel exposed.
I think we're going to hear her say someday, "I didn't even want to write the book.
Mm.
I just felt like I should write it." So I think she has people, once again, that is her team that is not advising her well.
Yeah.
Again, like she's always going through, like, who's advising her well. I don't know
Mhm.
if this book was in her best interest.
I don't think so either. Her heart doesn't really seem to be in it. It's almost like she
No.
coerced, like you said, coerced into doing it or negotiated into doing.
Mm-hmm. Um, Most likely it was ghostwritten, right?
Mhm.
So her words, somebody else's, style of writing. I just think she's not in a good place constantly. And all the layers of Brittany is still like we still don't know Brittany. And I think Brittany doesn't like there's just so much going on in this book. And maybe there'll be 5 different revelations in the book, 5 big things we didn't know,
Mhm.
right? Um, I think she's going to tear her dad up. I think she's going to tear her mom up. I agree, Ori. She probably was encouraged to include these things that she really didn't want to include.
Yeah.
Um, I still wonder with her if there was some SA trauma,
I feel like there definitely was.
right?
Yeah. I'm surprised she's not talked on that.
I'm wondering if it's going to show up in the book.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's almost like they ruined me, so I'm going to ruin them. But what happens when you crumble? Like, it's weird now. Like, I'm going to blow this house down.
Hmm.
And that's never who she wanted to be. So they've literally created a monster. I feel
Hmm.
like she's going to obliviate her family. I feel like she's going to tell her truth about the little girl, her sister.
Jamie Lynn.
hmm Um, I'm also wondering if there's another sister out there. I mean, because the tower is so bad, right?
Yeah.
So she's not holding back. She's spilling everything. But I think it's just a lot to spill. It's just a lot. And she's so young, she's like in her early 40s, right?
Mhm.
So now she's gonna live the rest of her life with this book over her head.
Yeah.
So
Among many
I
other
mean,
things.
yeah, I just think in the end, is it going to be worth it?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it will be in the end. It's
hmm
like I got some things off my chest, but there's more to tell.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you want to take that deep breath, but you still have that kind of like weird yeah, like you still can't breathe in deeply, breathe out deeply. There's still that I don't know, trauma
Yeah.
in the breathing.
I don't know if she's going to be okay, Lamarr.
I don't either. I hope so,
Yeah.
but I'm not even sure what she needs or I'm not sure what to do at
That's a
this
good
point.
point.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Mhm.
And whatever you need, can you listen to get it? Right? Will you be able to open up to get what you need when the anger and the steam is like here? Like all of that precedes her and then she shows up. So there's a magnitude of issues going on here. Let me just pull some more cards, see what I'm missing. But I feel like she's gonna annihilate her family. I think they got secrets and she's gonna tell it all. I think the brother's gonna get pulled in. All the while she's creating like she is karma.
You mean yeah, Britney's karma, yeah.
Karma to the family. And I
Sorry,
think the family is gonna be like she lied. She lied.
yeah, to make her look crazy.
Yeah.
Her family is her downfall. But you can't really get rid of family. In her case, unfortunately.
Yeah. And you can't get rid of history.
Yeah.
So there's a new level of management, emotional management, spiritual management that she has to have now. And she's not getting that. She's on her own.
Yep.
And there's nobody around her that's not bottom feeding off of her, right? She needs a friend that is just going to be like unconditionally deal with her.
Mhm.
When I look at other people that have been through trauma, they have their sisters by them. When I look at other celebrities, thank God they got their sister, they got their mother, you know. What do you do when you just have no one?
Yeah, it's sad.
And spirituality isn't on the table yet. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you at the very least had a level of, spirituality, you can survive anything.
See,
But that's not on the table for her. She wasn't even given grace for that, education for that.
hmm I don't know.
I mean, is she going to do tours about the book?
She needs to do something. Like, she needs to do something. Like, just this isn't working for her. I think.
I think the family's going to come sue her.
hmm
But they're suing her because it's like, oh, thank God she wrote the book. Now we can get some money out of her. It's like that weirdness.
Every time she takes 2 steps forward, she gets pushed back 4 steps.
Yeah. Yeah. My heart's breaking for her, and I'm not comfortable with there's that I wish Brittany could come to see you, Tracy. Oh. You know, yeah. Yeah. I wish she could find her way to me as well. But at this stage of the game, am I one of many that she would believe is just taking advantage of her?
hmm Yeah, she definitely has trust issues.
That's a good point, Patty. Patty has a good point.
They are most of your enemies this lifetime in soul ties.
Whew, huh? I don't know. I'm afraid. Oh, Brittany, I'm so afraid.
Britney is a great performer. I will definitely go see her if she tours. Britney is one of my faves besides Beyonce. I agree.
I just think that in terms of like going on tour, like that's what everybody wants, and but that's not working for her, right? If
Yeah.
somebody made you a workhorse, you don't want to do that anymore. And I
hmm
think that's where she's at. She's like, they tried to kill me and make me work, and now it's just
She's
not
over.
like she knows what producing a tour is like. Whereas
Yeah.
Janet disappeared for 10 years. So when Janet came back, Janet's like, I'm gonna tour with my baby on my nipple. He's like 6 now. She's never gonna stop touring.
No, and I will
But
go see
she
her every time.
it was good, right?
She's so good. Yeah, I want to see her again so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've never seen Britney live. I want to see Britney live at least once in my life.
I don't think you're gonna get it.
I know.
Mm. I was thinking before, and I was like, maybe this book tour will bring her back, but I don't think we're gonna get a tour out of her ever again. That's not a prediction, everyone. I'm really just processing. It's so much work to put on a tour.
It is the rehearsals, the setting up the dates, all the dancers, all the stagehands,
Yes,
the mixers, the road
yes,
managers, the tour manager,
yes.
this manager, that manager, the wardrobe, yeah,
Mm-hmm. All of
makeup.
it.
Uh,
And this time around, she would have to hire all of them.
exactly.
What is this? Kiana.
And she
Oh,
said,
God. Hashtag free will. Oh, Britney. Yeah. I feel like she might leave Los Angeles forever. I don't know what country she could go to, but I definitely feel like this book is going to push her to just leave.
Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that the very thing that they gave her in the last 10 years, which was isolation, is the very thing that she walks back into.
So she becomes a Michael Jackson?
Maybe.
I hate that for her. Because, towards the end, Michael Jackson went into isolation and he was going to do the This Is It concert. That was his first concert in, like, what, 10, 20 years?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like
Yeah.
10 years, probably.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is it. This is the last concert. Get it while it's hot. I don't like that for her. And also, her sons. Like, does she not have a relationship still with her sons?
No.
I don't like that either.
I mean, sometimes people or things can be very successful at manipulating children. Like they'll wake up in another 10 years, but right now they don't have a good relationship with her. And Kevin Federline is responsible for that.
Well, karma will get to him too. Kevin brainwashed him.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
What about you? Is that anything that came through?
I didn't pick that up in the cards.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel better then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder why you picked that up though.
Um, the Tower, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. Maybe not on purpose.
Yeah. Maybe, hopefully not on purpose. I don't know. It's just like I just feel like I have to see Britney at least once in my life. Like I just have to have that moment. I don't know if it's me just like meeting her or like if it's her performing. Like I just want to see Britney before I die. Period.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
So spirit, make it happen. Get Britney together. Like get her. I don't know. Make a meet and greet happen. Just get Britney together so we can meet her and like love on her. Because I
Yeah.
want to meet her.
Yeah.
Period.
Starlight, you must be a great mommy because she says, I would die if I didn't have a relationship with my daughter.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's sad. Like, and to not have a relationship with your mom, like, who's the mom figure in their life? Stepmom?
Mm, mm,
Which, I mean, okay, but
yeah.
what about the biological mom?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do a lot of readings where people have some of the most difficult relationships with their mom. I mean, difficult.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true.
And it's not up to the child to fix it,
Yeah,
you know? And what they describe to me sometimes is just someone that's emotionally unavailable. So
Yeah.
all
And it's
right.
weird 'cause I know so many people who have like met Britney, and I'm like, well, where's my chance? Like, I still have yet to meet her. And I've seen most of my idols live. I've seen Janet, I've seen Lady Gaga, I've seen Brandy, I've seen Beyonce, but I haven't seen Britney yet. So,
I've only had two in my life that I had to go see. One was Luther Vandross. So I
yeah,
felt so blessed because who knew he was going to die?
yes,
And the other one was Patti LaBelle.
yes.
And I saw her for my birthday. And my dad brought me a ticket and then drove me down to Atlantic City.
Oh, I love that. Was it a good concert? Patty usually puts on good concerts.
Yes, it was intimate, which was even better, right? And it was amazing. And I'm satisfied. Like, I don't know if there's anybody else I need to see
Yeah,
in my lifetime. Like, if we ever get together and it's like, oh, down in Virginia's a concert and I come to a concert, I'm going to come for the fun of it, not because I necessarily need to see Beyonce
right, right, right.
or whoever, right? I'm going to
Yeah,
come because I'm like, get me a ticket and I'm coming for fun. And of course, I'll enjoy it because I'm a party girl, right?
right, right.
But I paid for my son and his, I think she was a fiance at the time. She might have been a wife by this time. I think they had already been married. And it was for my son's birthday.
Hmm.
And I paid to have them go see Beyonce at this, I think it was the Staples Center. And I wanted to buy tickets too for myself, but it just seemed so weird to me
Yeah, you told me
to
this story
go,
before.
yeah, to go with my son. And now I have regret because at the time the tickets weren't that expensive.
Yeah,
So,
now they're like $1,000 in the front.
mhm.
I have seen Lana Del Rey live, and she was one of my favorites too. I do love her.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's really good.
Mhm.
The best time is to see the artists in their prime. I'm so glad I saw Lady Gaga in her prime because she does not perform the same since I saw her live.
Really?
Yeah, that's the
Oh my
best concert I've
God.
ever been to in my life so far.
Lady Gaga?
It was so fun.
Really?
It was so much fun. Yeah, it
Oh my
was just like a
God.
big party the whole night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Oh wow. Patty says, "Oh well, I haven't spoken to my family or mom because they always lying, starting drama and stealing. It's been like this a little since a little girl. I'm fine not having them in my life. I will love you from afar."
A lot of people are like that. A lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I don't blame you, Patty. Like, self-preservation is so important. I came from a toxic family, so I totally understand.
yeah.
And technically, I had to remove my son from the family because they don't let boys thrive in my family. They put them
Mhm.
down, like all get out. Like the meanest things they say to the boys. And the girls can handle it because we like go back and tell them to fuck off and like we can handle each other, but the boys can't. So at some point, I was like, you know what? You're going to spend more time with your dad. I didn't say it out loud to him, but I was like, you're going to spend more time with your dad. So all the barbecues and family gatherings, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I was always there without my son. He was there with his father. So when he did come around, they were like, Brian, Brian. Oh my God, Brian, I haven't seen you in years, but I just
They were
came from a
nice.
toxic, huh?
Yeah. So they were
Well,
nice to him.
because they didn't know him at this point.
Yeah.
But I did
Smart.
it to make sure he did not receive so much ugly from my family.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. But
Linda said,
Patty, I respect you.
yeah. Yeah. Linda says, I told my coworkers Luther was going to pass on when he made the song Dancing with My Father. They didn't believe me. I love that song.
Song. My dad had just died when that song came out. Oh, that's the jam.
Yeah.
I love that song.
That's a good song. I haven't heard it in
Oh,
so long. All I know is the part dancing with my father again. Like, I don't know.
hmm
I don't even know how it goes, but like, yeah, it's a good song. Luther made good music.
such a good song. Hmm.
I bet you if it came on, I would know all the words. I would sing all the words if it came on right now.
Oh, I did
Like,
want
it would
to
come back to me. Go ahead.
the part that got demonetized from us yesterday. First of all, I didn't know it was a song. Let's just start there. Huh?
No, I was saying it's okay. Go ahead.
I didn't know it was a song. Like, I
I
feel
didn't
so
either.
stupid now. Huh?
Something told me in the moment, like maybe I should mute, but then I was like, I don't know. I've never heard this before. I don't know if this is like legit. Let's just go with it. And then we got off live, and YouTube was like, copyright
Oh,
claim. I was like,
oh hell.
no,
They were like, oh hell no.
right.
And I was so upset. What is it? What is it called? I I claim my power back.
The power, yeah.
Oh, it
I
was
wish,
by a
I
it was
wish
by
you.
a company called Joy.
Oh, got it. I wish YouTube would like really fix that whole copyright thing so that we can play music. Because I mean,
Yeah, like sometimes they share it. So just share the damn thing.
just
But
share it.
can you please just allow us? Like, how does TikTok get away with it then?
Exactly.
All right, but I do want to say the words. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. I call my power back to me from every person, place, entity, from every space, portal, time, and dimension, from every connection, attachment, and vessel where I left it. Anyone and anything that is attempting to siphon my energy, you do not have my consent to use my vitality, and I call my power back. I now release that which is not my own. I lay down the weight that doesn't belong to me, as well as the weight that does. I forgive all things, all people, and all others. I forgive myself. I cloak myself in a bright light of protection, impenetrable. I shed my light to my shadows and lovingly work through all my insecurities, my flaws, and my self destructive habits that cause me not to flow in the ways in which I was created to. I honor those parts of myself and I love them to life. Any and every soul tie is now disconnected. My mind is decluttered and I see clearly. Those who no longer serve me and the mindsets attached to them, I take time for self-evaluation to uncover what in me connected me to that energy, and I heal my broken places. I take up space in my own life, and I unapologetically do the same in the rooms that I walk into. My light, my energy speaks for me before I ever open my mouth. I speak to those that are not as though they were, not as if they have never been, but I activate them and my light energy into being from obscurity. My vibration reverberates and pushes away any energy that's not on the same frequency. And I align, knowing that this is all that is required of me. I receive my power back. It is time. It is time that I call my power back.
Amen.
That was beautiful.
That was powerful. I felt that.
Right?
Yeah.
That's my morning's affirmation. Yeah, if anybody wants a copy of this or the song, um, I'll send the lyrics and the song out to you. But I don't know who Joy Plus Soul is, but they did the damn thing on this.
They did.
And it's on Spotify, everyone. The group is called Joy Plus Soul. It's on
They
Spotify.
inspire me. Like I kind of want to make a song like that. Like I want to make something inspired
Do
by
it.
that. Yeah.
Do it. Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need affirmations that we can get through this. We need affirmations to know that no matter what's going on in our lives, we're going to be okay.
It'll
But
be
we're going to
okay.
be okay because we decide we're going to be okay. Because you don't get to decide my energy. You don't get to decide my happiness. I'm going to be okay because I choose.
Hmm. Yeah.
Do it.
I'm going to. I'm going to.
It's so poetic.
Yeah. Yes, I felt that. I do want to remind everyone that we are doing live readings once again. It is $60 per reading. If you guys want a live reading, send in your donations to PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I feel like I'm missing one, but I guess not. You can send your donation in the description box below. It's also in the chat and it's also in the comment section. It's also scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Tracey, I was thinking like I enjoyed when we did readings on each other last time. So I was wondering, I don't know if you have a question while we see if someone wants to donate, or is there something else you wanted to read on? Maybe we could read each other. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas.
Can we pull a final outcome on Britney
Yes,
and then read each other?
sure.
Okay.
Let's
My
read.
final outcome on Britney is observer.
Observer.
I just wish she could find her magical space
Me
inside
too.
herself, right?
That's fairy energy. You said that before.
Yeah, yeah. Most people see the world through a personal lens and they closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these is the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, the people, the culture, the environment you're engaged in. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find.
Elimination is the answer you seek.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like she
spirituality,
needs to go on a spiritual quest or something. I don't
yeah,
know.
maybe ayahuasca.
Ugh.
Would that be too intense?
She doesn't do drugs though. So why would
I don't know.
I think that might be too much for her?
Well, I've never done it, but I've heard it can be very, yeah. But
Yeah. I
I
mean,
agree.
it's too much for regular people.
So I got the Guardian of Thought. It says you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. So I wonder if someone comes to her aid. Like, remember Madonna came in and, like, kind of like gave her a little bit of flair back in the day? Like, something like, I'm
Yeah.
not saying Madonna would be the mentor, but anyways, this person who could be you may be emotionally unavailable. Ooh. Maybe she does need like a life coach or a mentor.
Okay, I do have a question. Do you want to go first?
Yes. You want me to read you first? Okay.
I was going to read you first,
Oh,
but
okay. Okay.
I
I
could go
thought you
first.
asked me to read you first. No, it's okay. Um,
I could go first. Mine will be easy.
okay, it's up to you.
Okay. So, will my book be successful?
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't know
not
you
just
were.
successful, like really successful.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, is this the book I'm thinking about?
Which book?
The one you've been doing research on?
Yes,
Got it.
because I've also decided to hand produce it. So, it's weird what I'm doing.
The first thing I get is the Nine of Cups, so I think this is a passion project for you. I think you're doing this for you, but also for other people. It's very Leo. Doing it for self, but it also helps others as well.
Yes.
So I think you're in your purpose in that lane. I do get the Ace of Swords connected to money, so I think you're gonna really need to pack the book with, which I think you are. But the more information, knowledge that people can actually use practically that you pack it with, I think that's what's gonna be the seller.
Okay.
And that could lead to, like, I don't know, people doing classes on your book, or certain parts of your book. So try to think of it in that way, almost like it's a educational book that could be used in college or seminars or this or that. Like, does that make sense?
It does.
Oh, right after that, I get the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles shows up connected to your intellect, your mind. So I think once again, it's your intellect, your mind, the way you put things together that's going to bring in the money. What is this facing? It's facing the Nine of Wands, which is some trepidation, fear. This is connected to your emotions. I think you
Hmm.
need to get out there and figure out what are the people needing. Because I think once again, this is a nine. What nine is about the self, which through you, yes, you're like able to touch, a lot of different topics, but there's other nuances that like I feel like you need to hear what the people need. Like think of it as a case study. Like I don't know, every time you deal with someone, it's like, I could put that in the book, or this could go in the book, kind of thing.
Okay.
Queen of Pentacles shows up. I know you're a Leo, Scorpio Moon, Libra Rising. So, well,
Hmm.
this person shows up in the placement of Leo, actually. So, this could be Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, female. This could be you you're actually facing away from the Seven of Cups. I think there's something where The Seven of Cups shows up connected to work, job, daily routine. There's something where it's not that you want to move away from psychic readings. It's like you want to expand
Hmm.
your repertoire, or you want to like it's almost like I hear this. You don't want to be known just for psychic readings
Hmm.
or just for being a psychic or tarot reader. Does that make
Yeah,
sense? Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, it's time to like next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the death card connected to one-on-one relationships and business partnerships. So I think, were you looking to initially team up with someone?
Mm-mm,
No.
mm-mm.
Huh. The book could lead to some endings in some way. I'm not sure if it's the content of the book itself or if something happens down the line where it leads to, I feel like someone reveals themselves or people start to reveal themselves. It's almost like the book is a spell. Like the
Yeah,
book you're writing is a spell.
yeah. It's kind of to
Yeah.
break spells.
Okay. But I feel like it is a spell too. Like it's your own spell.
It could
Like
be.
the book were a cauldron, like you're like that's what I but I do get the Hierophant connected to change, evolution, and growth. So the Hierophant is integrating things. The Hierophant can also deal with mentorship, interestingly enough. This shows up connected to change, evolution, and growth. I feel like you could come out with a part two. I feel like the book is going to bring people to you where I feel like you start to become a mentor or like a life coach, or people are going to start coming to you asking you questions. How do I break this spell? Like, can you teach me this? Can you teach me that? Like,
I could see that.
yeah. So it's going to
Yeah.
change things for you in a positive way where I see a part two coming eventually, right after you put out the first volume. I get another female, Queen of Cups, showing up here connected to opinions, beliefs, different cultures, religions. Um, so another female shows up, the Wheel of Fortune. You're gonna have to give it time. I feel like over time, it definitely will become more and more successful. I think it could also become more successful than you think or expect. I get a man showing up here. He shows up connected to friendship. Um, maybe social media, the internet, technology. The last card I get is the Chariot card. So I think the book is also going to connect you to certain people. This man could be a spiritual connection. He could be a soulmate in some way, shape, or form, whether that is love related or if this is just someone you're meant to meet, right?
Hmm.
And woman shows up once again connected to travel, relocation. So I think it's going to bring people together in your life. So I think it'll be a good thing. But it is a spell. So I don't know why I want to keep reminding you of that for some reason. So don't
I'll
be
figure.
surprised if you start to see things shift and like move. Because it's like the more information you learn and you start to integrate it, it's like it's becoming a spell.
So it's my own personal spell. Like doing
Yeah,
it is like my own personal spell.
yeah, it's like very Marie Laveau-ish. Does that make sense?
I love her.
Yeah,
I love her. She gets a bad rap,
she
but
does, but
she was a mover and a
she
shaker.
was. Yeah,
She was very powerful,
she was.
and she finessed everyone in New Orleans. Everyone.
Hmm. So I
Okay.
think it's gonna be a good thing.
I don't
I'm
have a
excited.
connection to Marie though. That's I have no connection to New Orleans. None.
Yeah, well, that was just an example, but I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe there is something there.
All right.
Should I give you a final card? Let's see what the final card says.
I'll take it.
Okay. I was thinking, should I use this deck? But I'm just gonna go with it. Oh. Interesting. A helper of emotion. It says romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Remember, I said that man could be a soulmate? Someone new
Mhm.
who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who's an idealist about love. Child.
I am not looking at all, but I am open.
Yes, that's all you have to do is be open.
You know, spiritual teachings, I can see you doing, Tracy, like Lloyd Strayhorn. I love Lloyd Strayhorn. Can you have him back on the show? Of course I can. I'll call him tomorrow. I love Lloyd Strayhorn.
He's the numerologist.
Um, yeah. All right, we'll see where it takes me. That man, the neighbor. Oh, I know the neighbor. Did I talk about him to y'all? Oh my god,
I
did I?
think you did.
Uh,
You know they don't forget anything.
well, he's been on vacation for like 2 weeks. I don't know. He's not come back.
Wow, so you haven't seen them.
Mm-mm.
Well, he'll be back, child.
Hopefully, hopefully. I mean, 2 weeks is a long time in this town to take vacation.
I hope he's okay. Has anyone
I
gotten in
said
contact with him?
I said the same thing. I hope he's okay. In
Yeah,
this town, how you know somebody is away is you close your house down. There's these shutters that you have to put on
smart.
because there's always some weird event coming here, and you could be caught up in a hurricane. So you shut your house down,
Oh, okay.
and so he shut his house down. But I've been back 2 weeks already. Sunday will be 2 weeks, I think. I haven't seen him.
Well, he'll be back when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
It
one
is
morning,
what it is. It's just a
John,
fantasy. It's just a fantasy with the neighbor. It's my own little fantasy.
got me hooked on you.
What song are you singing?
Mariah Carey. Oh, honey, got me hooked on you. Them candles, those love candles that you're lighting.
Yeah, I'm doing everything I can. But, when I was reading, I call my power back. Like,
Yeah,
I recognize when I was reading that what happens with me and men, right? The vibration doesn't match. We don't vibrate,
yeah,
right?
yeah. That matters.
Yeah. And so it's like a magnet, like we repel because we don't vibrate. But this one right here, this neighbor, oh my God, like just intelligent, like so like you can't even imagine.
Well, you never know. Keep writing that book. Something is working in that book, child.
You really think the book is going to be like a spell?
I really do.
Hmm.
I really
I
do.
don't get that. I'll ask you more privately what that text me that. Maybe I need to see it in writing, like what that
Text
means.
me, text
Why
me
you
that shit.
see the book as a spell.
Okay.
You don't need to do it now.
Okay.
So what's your question?
Well, hold on, because I think someone donated for reading just now. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
someone donated. I want to know about love. I want to be loved by you, just you and nobody else but
Nobody else but you. How
yeah.
do you know that song?
I love that song. Boop boop be doop boop. I used to
Yes.
love Betty Boop. growing
Yeah.
up.
Did you know Betty Boop was black?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Just
found
making
out.
sure you know.
Yeah. My mom grew me up on all the oldies, which I love that. Like my first memory of a kid, I remember getting Lucy, I Love Lucy, the VHS tapes. Like that was my Christmas present as a kid.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
My son also loved I Love Lucy. Just
I
I think it came on Nick at Night or something
came on
like
Nick and
that.
Night, yeah.
Yeah.
So I love Lucille Ball. She was so funny. Look at him, look.
Fonzie, he wants to come closer for your reading.
Fonzie.
Please
Okay,
God,
don't mess up
Texas,
my
me
microphone.
about my God, please know this.
Fonzie.
Anything and everything. Pick him up. Anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Lamar's your child, is your love, is your beloved. Please, Lord God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see.
Mhm.
Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Fonzie! Hi! Hey, gorgeous!
Okay.
Hi, gorgeous! Hi, Fonzie! Hi!
Okay, let's look at the camera though. Okay, let the people just see your face for like 2 seconds. Just say
Two
hi.
seconds. 2 seconds.
Hi,
Hi, Fonzie!
Fonzie.
Hi! Hi, Fonzie! How you doing? Oh, Mr. Healthy Cat there.
I know. He has a little scratch on his face, but it's okay. All right, Fonzie. Let's go sit on the lap. Ciao. Uh-oh. I like those. I like the face, Tracy.
Yeah, it's not bad. It started out kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
So I get this weird conflict. So it seemed like it was a conflict, but it isn't. The conflict has to do with some man that is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man. If it is not a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man, it is a kind, considerate, emotionally responsible man. So it's either or.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the reason why I'm coming up with the conflict is because there might be something here that, like, this person isn't conflicting, right? It's not the person. It could be a situation that's conflicting.
Okay.
All right. I get a resounding yes when this guy shows up, but you can't question it.
Okay. I can't
Go with
question.
the flow. You can't question it. Go with the flow. So, like, if something feels good, don't pick it apart. Go with the flow.
Okay.
Don't
Because you
say,
know.
but,
Yeah.
yeah, and don't, because the answer is yes. This is the one. Now, there's going to be some conflicting things that are going on, but the answer is yes, anyways,
Okay.
right? Try not to stress. Try not to stress because I feel like you're going to stress because you're going to be restless.
That sounds like me.
Because I feel like you're going to get what you want, but there's conflict, not arguments. You're going to get what you want, but dot, dot, dot.
Got it.
And you're also going to be tense. So again, you're going to take the energy and tighten it like a screw instead of free flowing with it.
Okay. Which is what I need to be. I need to be free flowing, is what you're saying.
It is what it is. You
Yeah.
can't change the circumstances. You can't change the outcomes today. You can
today.
create better outcome, but don't bring all the negativity to the situation,
Okay.
because I feel like you could ruin it instead of free flowing.
Okay.
All right? Go
Be
with the
free.
flow.
Go with the flow.
Yeah. Don't overthink it. It is what it is. Time and space is your friend, not your enemy.
Okay.
But marriage is on the table.
You said that before too.
Did I?
Yeah.
And if it's not marriage, it's like really committed living together.
That's what I want.
And
Okay, fine.
although I know that's what you want, you're going to get so tightly wound that you're going to neglect a good part of you, that
Yeah.
it's going to happen anyway. So why are you getting tightly wound?
Yeah.
So it's almost like you're finally going to get someone in your life and you're going to be like, I waited forever for this, but now look at all this obstacles. Instead of looking at, you finally found someone, not the obstacles. So a perfect example, uh, I don't think this is a perfect example, but it's like someone that finds a soulmate in jail, right?
Right.
You have you cannot speed
You
up the
have
outcome.
time to wait. Yeah, yeah.
You have to wait.
You have to.
And in the interim, you work it out.
Yeah.
So I feel like circumstances are very similar. So you can't be like, oh, I wish, I wish, I wish. And it's like, why aren't you enjoying the relationship? Because it's here, right?
Right.
However, I also get an earth sign man.
You
I will
definitely.
make you have your wedding on St. Croix.
I think you said that before. Yeah. I
I
mean,
will
I'm down.
have you use my boss's beach,
So,
hotel,
yeah.
beach, food. I will make you get married here.
Your boss loves me.
Huh?
Your boss
She
loves me.
does. She
Yeah.
does. Yes, she does. We will do it up.
I'm down.
But I also get someone else here.
Okay. Herb sign.
But he falls in my mind. But he is next to my yes card,
Oh.
right? So I think it's interesting that this water sign is conflict and maybe stress. Um, but is next to marriage, right? So I think there's a decision you're going to have to make.
Uh-oh.
It'll be a good decision. It will
Okay.
be. No, it'll be a good decision. And I feel like it's okay to have a choice. I think that's completely okay. I get the hermit card, so you're gonna have to really go inside and really figure out what life is supposed to look like for you. Because you too, your life will change forever. So when you thaw out and a new Lamarr emerges, will you be happy? Because if this person provides too much angst for you, are you energetically okay? Or could somebody come along that feels just right?
Okay.
Now, this doesn't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be someone that truly respects money, values money, understands, has a healthy relationship with money. So money's not an issue. Or it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who also respects, loves money. But this could be someone of another sign that has a great relationship with money.
Okay.
And in the end, the kindness and generosity that you have to give someone, you want it back. So one of the things that it's sandwiched in between is fear and cover up. So the most important thing I feel like should be coming out of this, especially with the hermit, like, are you free to be who you are, truly? Because you think you are today, and then somebody will come along and you'll stop being who you are, right?
Yeah.
And you'll convince yourself that you're something else when it's not true.
Yeah.
So you just want someone that's going to allow you to, because you're 30, so you want someone to allow you to disrobe because of you, not designed by them.
Mm. Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
That
if
makes sense.
if it's tense and anxiety, that may not be the right person, but I've often see people take tense and anxiety and fall in love with that and think you're in love with that.
Yeah.
And what you should be in love with is the ability to be yourself, calm spirit, someone accepts you for who you are, not the fear that you could lose someone, not the worry inside your head, but that could happen, and sometimes when you're alone too long, then someone can come along and just influence that energy.
Yeah.
And you don't want to lose it. Like, you'll be desperate. Like, I don't want to lose you. But if you get that way, you're lost.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I don't want to get there.
Yes. Now, there is an offer. I get mother energy. There's an offer. And then I get a waiting period. A waiting period. So I think this person could be here in the next 2 months. Very good sexual energy.
We like to hear that.
Very good. Also, I get the Fool card. So expect the unexpected,
Okay.
right? Also, you're the master of your fate. So just make sure that you always remember that when the Fool card comes up, right? It's like a runaway teenager, right? They don't know they're running into the abyss of hell. They decided to embrace hell.
Yeah.
And they are homeless for a little bit, but they have a belief system, especially like in California, we get all these runaways that want to be an actor someday, but they do become actors.
Right.
So don't be so structured. I do feel like you kind of need to like kick up those heels and stop being so structured, fearful, tightly wound, right?
Yeah.
But I do believe, and I don't believe you're any of those things. I believe this relationship could all of a sudden be reminiscent of everything that you shouldn't be.
Got it.
Remember, I see two people showing up.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Interesting.
choose the one that feels soothing, easy. You're going to know the difference because this feeling right here, it's nerve wracking. Like you can't sleep and you're always worried, nobody texts you. It's nerve wracking. You will know the difference, but it doesn't mean that all of that energy is love,
Right.
but it gets masked as love.
Mm.
I think also, whoever the chosen one is, I think there's a project that you guys could be working together on.
That's exciting.
Mm-hmm. It is. I think one day, not too far away, Lamarr, you're going to have a family, right?
My God, I want that.
You're going to have the karma, but this is good karma, right?
Yeah.
And I think you're going to start out with a little boy.
Interesting.
You prefer a girl?
I always saw a girl, but I'm down for a little boy too. Like, I don't know. I'm down for that.
There'll be a baby.
Oh, okay. Oh, even better. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not too far away all of a sudden. Like I didn't have to look hard to see this. So I think 2024 is going to be your year of discovery for love.
Wow.
And I think by the time the year ends, I think you're going to be fully committed. If not engaged, Lamarr. If
24.
not engaged.
Wow.
Because this is my engagement card.
Oh, is that the Knight of Cups?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
my
beautiful.
engagement.
So you think one of the men will have a child already?
Mm-mm.
No.
I think this is your child.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm shook.
Mm-hmm.
In a good way, I'm shook. Yeah.
I just think it's time.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Tracy. That made me feel so much better. Everyone is like, Lamar's getting his freak on. Yes, Lamarr.
Hold on a second. Get your final outcome.
We also just got another donation.
Okay.
Wanda did say she left a comment one day. She said I would be an outstanding father on one
You
of my
would
videos.
be. I could see it. Because I
Thank
see the way you talk to your cat.
Yes. And it's funny because I've always felt like they're practice.
Fork in the road.
Interesting. This card has come up before. We've talked about this card before.
Mm-hmm. Not for you, though.
No, not for me. But it's
Mm-hmm.
come up for other people. Saying said
Yes.
that was a beautiful reading. Everyone is like, that was a beautiful reading. I know, right? Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Tracy.
You're so welcome. Thank you, everyone. Time to make decisions, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make necessary choices. Every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one worn by others? who have come before you. This is your choice, and your choice alone. Circumstances and other people cannot make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this juncture, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. So that could have something to do with the two men I see coming
That's
through.
what I was thinking. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was so good. Thank you so much, Tracey.
You're welcome.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to revisit this reading.
Yes, please do.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into the questions now. We had two people donate.
Okay. Thank you, Starlight.
Yes. So the first one that donated is Patty. Patty, if you're in the room, Patty Santa Marina. I don't know if this is Patty Gemini, but Patty's question is, I'm typing it. I have to type it in.
Okay.
Okay. So she's in the room. This is Patty, and her question is, I've been talking to this guy for a few months. We think there's potential in having a long-term relationship. What do you see for both of us, both December Capricorn?
Mm,
I'm also a December Capricorn. I like that.
mm, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen.
Do you want to go first, Tracy, or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Well, I get the Four of Wands, which I learned from Tracy is a marriage card, but this card shows up connected to home and family.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if you could, are y'all living together or are there talks of moving in together? This definitely could be, this is a marriage card, but in terms of marriage, I get the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about time, having hands tied behind your back. There could be a delay in some way, shape, or form. Or this could mean take your time, don't rush. Um, I get two females showing up here. So I get this female as the last card. I get this female showing up connected to romance. So I'm wondering, is there another female in the picture, or what exactly is going on here? We have talked about merging our households, but we both have been busy with businesses. Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I also get friendship showing up here too. So I don't know how long you and this person have been together, but I feel like it may be wise to take it slow and keep building your friendship with one another. Depending on once again how long you've been together, this could be unexpected changes. Um, I'm also I don't know. I get the Nine of Wands connected to the past, so I feel like the past could be an issue in some way, shape, or form. I
Mm-hmm.
just feel like I'm not sure if it's a good idea to rush. What do you see, Tracy?
I'm wondering if you both have someone in the past that would not want to see this merge. So I get a man here crossing, and I get a female here crossing, right? So is there anybody that doesn't want this to happen? Is your guy Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man? Or is there a male figure that we're both divorced? Okay. So do you have an ex-husband that would not want to see you move on? And does he have a wife that pretends like, oh, I don't care, but she really does?
Oh, I forgot you're a Capricorn. But December Capricorns come across as fire. We come across as fire, so this could be you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, is there anybody that doesn't want to see you guys move on? It's a really important question. Let's see something. My exes are totally out of the picture. He's from Europe, so his wife is over there, but they do share a child. Okay, I do have a child here, but your exes are out the picture. That means you don't come with children? Can you see me, Lamar?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, so
She
my
says the
kids are
kids as well.
grown. Got it. So you guys are both mature. Okay. Um, so here's what I'm getting. I'm getting go for it, right? Is your father still alive? There's this male energy here. I'm getting go for it.
Hmm.
I feel like if you don't go for it, then there are things about your life that are going to change forever. So I definitely feel like don't have any regrets because something about you and this guy um, in our 40s not wanting to make the same mistakes. My father is alive. Okay, okay. Um, oh, it's 12:12 right now. Okay, so this could be a father figure. I definitely would ask my father his opinion, right? He because I think your dad, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like your dad needs to see you happy in this lifetime. So I think there's going to be some value in having some conversations with him and maybe get some words of wisdom because there's just something here where something's coming anyway. And I feel like you're going to say, okay, just in time. We did this just in time, you know?
She says my father says do whatever I want, but has strong opinions about not picking like I have in the past. That's why I got
Okay.
you in the past. Yeah.
Yes, there is something about the past, which is why I thought maybe some exes were going to show up.
That's what.
Um, hmm No matter how you slice it, I think the woman over there in Europe actually could wind up being a problem, to be honest with you. Just because she's in Europe doesn't mean that she's not going to be a problem. So there is some weird stuff coming
Yes.
um,
Fortunately,
from an ex. So if it's not your ex's, then it's his ex.
I think it might be his because I see a female as the last card in the placement of secrecy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's
And
gonna move to stay in the know too. Like she's gonna act nice just to stay in the know.
I get this woman that's very deceptive, and I think she's gonna be like, all easy breezy, and I'm one with his happiness, when she's really a psycho
Exactly.
or has a hidden agenda,
Hmm.
or might be the type of woman to say, "Hey, I'm coming to visit," and can I stay with you guys? And you can never get her out the house again.
That would be so uncomfortable to have an ex stay over.
But we're talking about somebody from Europe
Oh yeah, that's true.
who might be like, "Oh, I'm coming with the baby, with the child,"
Right.
and and you might open like, "Oh, okay, come," and it's like she's like evil, like you let evil in your house. Like she's
Exactly.
crazy.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah.
that be his daughter? I don't believe it's his daughter. I I I do believe it's a grown woman.
It's definitely a grown woman. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a teenager.
no, it's a grown woman. Um, and she's deceptive is my problem. So I don't you don't know her yet, but she seems easy breezy, but she's a liar. So I just want to say, go for it. Absolutely go for it. But buyer beware. Um, and buyer beware of an ex or a male or both.
Hmm.
So it could be like one problem after another. It's going to be like, oh my God. I just think you might even be surprised that one of your exes shows up and like is like doesn't want you to move on. Like it's just weird stuff that just shows up. So I think what I'm getting, just so you can understand what I'm saying, is that the tower shows up around some really good cards. The tower shows up. So I'm getting, go for it. Like, do not hesitate. That's the Fool card. You're gonna be happy, right? You're gonna merge your monies, like all good stuff. But there's something before the marriage or right now that is like, I'm uncomfortable, but you can't stamp it, right? And then this male figure shows up. Wait, what's this? Oh, they're both Capricorn. So this is somebody else.
Hmm.
Um, this is the child. I'm presuming this is the child. Right above the child is the tower, but I'm not getting the child as the problem. I'm getting this woman as a problem.
Yeah.
Now, could the child and the woman be connected? Yeah, but only by way of this woman, you know, maybe she's like a narcissist. Maybe she's like
Or
a
maybe
Jada
there's
Pickett Smith.
child support, maybe, or something like that.
Mm-mm, it's worse. It's like the rabbit boiling the rabbit
Oh.
type of energy from this woman. Do you know? Has he ever told you about this woman? By the way, he must have stories. There has to be something there. Like, did he get out like by the nick of his teeth or something?
Child.
Do you know anything about her? Yeah, you're telling us the wrong thing. Is the ex crazy? And if the ex has a child in boarding school, then I think that's a problem. Do you know what I mean, Lamar? Like you have a child and you put her in boarding school. So who are you?
Right.
Like
It's
who
giving
does
Paris.
that? It's giving Paris Hilton, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was a bad divorce, she says.
She's not going to want y'all get together. So be prepared for a rabbit boiling in your house. Like, she's on that level. And I know you say she's in Europe, but she's going to find her way. You know, I don't even care if Europeans do a lot of boarding school. That's a fucked up kid. When you don't have the emotions of a mother around you. So I don't even care if it's new age, new vogue. That's not the point. The point is that if you have a woman that can put their child in boarding school, emotionally, she's off balance. Yes, and when she's on break, him and his parents have her. Yeah, the child's not the problem, though. The child's not the problem. It's just the mom. I want you to stay focused. It's the mom. I don't like the mom of the child. You know? That makes sense. Thank you. Is he here in the U.S. or is he relocating? Because you're going to see it make sense in a minute. So is he relocating soon or is he already here? And if he's already here, does she know about you yet? I don't know how she's going to make fuss, but she will. Yes, he's here working and goes back and forth. Got it. Got it.
That's how she's gonna make the fuss.
That's how she's going to make the fuss. He's not free of her.
Mm-mm.
Wow. I live in Europe too, so I used to do the same. Yeah, but it's not, we're talking about a woman that's off balance, is what I'm trying to tell you. And I don't feel like she's going to allow him to move on. So it's not living back and forth. It's not like, oh, I did it too. That's not it. We're talking about a woman that, okay, here's what I'm trying to say. I really feel like you two should be happy. I really feel like you two are procrastinating. I really feel like you two should do this, live together, merge, find your way to one another. Because I believe that if she could prevent this, she will. And she'll prevent it before or after.
Mm-hmm.
So the tower is like, choose happiness. And you won't have regret. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Choose happiness. And by the way, I think this woman is dangerous. So I don't believe she's going to let him move on. So find your way to happiness. Move in. Get married if you want to. Because this woman, she is not going to let him move on. So no big announcements. This is not about the daughter. Don't make the daughter your problem. Her mother is a bigger problem.
She says she'll keep her eyes open.
Okay. We got there. Oh, thank you. Oh, there's so much work. Yeah, but she's not going to let go. And that's the problem. And remember, this is a woman that doesn't have maternal love inside of her. Like, she's still single. Do you know what I mean? So she doesn't have that it factor to be a good mom and to understand like the emotional attachments. This woman is unsafe for that man. Unsafe. And sometimes Europeans are like, oh, and you're marrying a stupid American. Like, she is not going to be happy.
All right, P.S. Well, for you, I got fair decisions. This is connected to the number 8. Interesting. We've been talking about 8 all night. It says, your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. Ciao.
Okay. Forgiveness, right?
Yeah, forgiveness.
Yeah. I think you have to start forgiving her like right now because she's going to be trouble. I want to know all the juicy details. I want to know how crazy she is because I don't think he's telling you how crazy. It really, really, it's not a bad divorce. That bitch is crazy. I know. I went to school in Europe, been through the American stigma. You never live that down. Let me tell you something. I live in the Caribbean, and if you born in the States, they look at you like you got three eyes. It's just different. But if you are local, true and true. And I can't even say to them, my grandfather, like I'm Crucian. I can't say it.
You're still Americanized to them.
Still Americanized. And they want to dissect that. They're like, we're in America. Da, da, da. Like it makes a difference to them. And I'm trying to say, like, pull back. I'm Crucian, but they're not buying it. So your final outcome is come to the edge. Courage. Take this leap of faith, overcoming fear. Accept this risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now's the time to take a risk that's not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles.
Yes,
I feel like he's a good guy.
I
I
do
think his
too.
wife is a problem.
Yeah. The exes are always problems, child. Well, not always, but when they're a
Most of
problem.
the time. Yeah.
All right, so let's get to our next. I think maybe, I don't know, I don't want to speak too soon. I feel like Starlight sent a donation, but I could be wrong. By the way, we're still doing live readings, so if you guys want to donate for any last minute readings, we're here. Get your reading. Once again, it's $60 per reading. You can send your donation to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The link is in the description box below, the comment section, the chat. There's 92 people in the room. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow our channels, and get your reading. All right.
Lamarr, where can people reach you? Um,
Yes. If you would like to elaborate,
yeah.
you can text me at 703-791-9162. What about you, Tracy?
213-458-7408. And I'm available tomorrow.
Me too. Yes. All right. Let me find this donation. Oh no, she sent it to PayPal. Okay, that's why I was confused. Yes, she said she sent a. All right. So Starlight's question is, I want to know if love is knocking on my door this year. Do you mean this year or next year? Because the year's almost over. I want to know what love is. I want to know. Thank you, Infinite Miss Natural Mystic.
Oh, you could get pregnant, sweetie. How old are you? Oh, no, you might meet someone at a celebration party. Maybe a baby shower? Can you still get pregnant?
Yeah, because I get the Tower card connected to motherhood and emotions.
Are
But I
you
can get
officially
pregnant.
done, or is it a possibility that
My last card is a child. She says she'll be doubling down on her birth control.
I think there's a surprise for next year. I think there is a man around, but he does fall in my hopes and fears. But also, I feel like there could be a pregnancy coming through.
I feel like it could be a surprise pregnancy too. Yeah.
That could lead to marriage, by the way. I think this is going to be a good thing. So have a little faith, but
Babe.
and also, do you just date black men? Because there could be someone of a different race here.
I think you need to be open minded as well, yeah, to who the type of man you date or their race. I do get good energy in your love life. This card shows up connected to love, facing this card connected to work. So,
I got the fool too.
yeah. So I feel like maybe
Hmm.
you could meet someone at a gathering, at a party, maybe a work party or just some party. Um, However, I don't get anyone specific in my cards, but Tracy did get a man in her cards. I do get the Temperance card connected to unexpected changes, the Judgment card connected to the past. There's a strong
Hmm.
connection to like work or your career. I see something that
Hmm.
could start as friendship as well, or could start.
Mm.
And once again, a child shows up as the last card. So I feel a boy energy too.
Hmm. Um, I feel like if you get pregnant, it's like miserable. Not the pregnancy, but just like, oh my God. Like you're gonna blame yourself. You're even gonna know when it happened, how like you're gonna be really, really clear. Um, I don't believe this is a one night stand, by the way. I don't believe that,
Hmm.
right? But I do get the Emperor card. crossing these pregnancies. So what does that mean? Because it comes this way.
It could be a man who also wants a baby.
Oh, because it comes this way.
Yeah.
Maybe someone that missed out on having a child.
Yeah. Because the Emperor is a man that knows what he's doing. Like exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And will do it at any cost,
Any
if that
cost.
makes any sense.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I love when I go too far. Emperor, hold on. Masculine power and control.
Yep.
Also could be a respected man, so the type of job he has, he could be in a power position. Wanting to create something of lasting value, that could be a baby. Law and order. Could be a cop,
Mm-hmm.
corrections officer. All right. Oh my, I need a personal trainer and a financial retainer to have a baby. He must be a provider. I think he definitely will be a provider.
Provider, yeah.
Yeah,
The Emperor's a
I
provider.
think he will be. Yeah. But I feel like he's has a commanding presence. He also could be military, also could be political, military, law, corrections officer, cop. All right. But I also think he's the type of person that um let me check the King of Cups. Is he also law?
What in the world, Patty?
What happened?
Patty says, put some cornmeal outside your door, walk away, and whoever walks in the home will have to use the restroom or get sick. You know who to trust afterwards. I've never heard of that before.
Everybody would get sick around me then, because um this is the King of Cups. A man associated with church could be a church man too. Either way, it's a well-respected, commanding man. Also could be in law, military, politics, cop, corrections officer, lawyer. Um, yeah, yeah. But then I'm also getting a little sneaky. Judge. Thank you, Stacy. Or judge. Lawyer. Yes. But then I'm getting someone who's a little sneaky. So he might be like, I'm too old to have kids and not wrap it up, but would enjoy getting you pregnant, Starlight. Like, like it might be like, oh, let's just see. I'm not going to tell her, but let's just see. I don't want
Right.
any kids. I'm too old for kids. I don't. And then, yeah, child comes through. But like, I feel like he might do it on purpose.
That's what I feel too.
Yeah. So,
Child, starlight, star bright.
I just want to check one more thing. I just want to check the chariot.
Okay.
Chariot. Here we go. people. Again, military shows up. So it might be a military person. I'm looking for something that keeps repeating itself. And what keeps repeating is a military person.
Jada says those military men love to marry you as quick as they can. She dated one before.
Yes, they do like to marry quickly because they are afraid that you will discover who they are.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them come with PTSD. So, and they can't hold it in. Like, they can't date you for long periods. They can't hold it in. So they rather get married. And then you discover that he's crazy.
Then you're stuck, right?
And then you're stuck. And he wakes up 3 o'clock in the morning thinking he's in Afghanistan somewhere, picking up a broom, thinking it's a gun. Screaming and yelling 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, she's ex-military.
She goes, and I can use the extra benefits. I have my own. All my family's military. I know all about them. Okay. Well, you might revisit military again then.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of odd that she's ex-military and her whole family's military. So you would be compatible with someone that comes through as military. So I kept looking. So it looks like it's going to be someone military. But just so you know, he's a little trickery. You're trapped. So they trick you. So true. But just so you know, he might come across like, oh, I'm done. I don't want children. I'm good. But secretly, he might want children.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, Latasha's an ex-military wife too. A lot of military stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Final card for Starlight.
Oh, yes. Starlight. Starlight.
Tracey, did you watch House of Villains?
Not yet. I actually stayed up last night. To watch all that.
Did you watch it? What did you think?
I'm so disgusted.
Yeah.
I am so disgusted. There's a lot of putting stuff in people's pants. Like, I saw my son put his hands down a grown man's pants.
I didn't watch it, so
Like, it was like a beehive, and he went to put it down. Like, disgusted. Like, I was like, shit. And then the very first episode, my son is dressed up as a Girl Scout.
God.
And now I know that they do that to black men. I didn't know it then, but there's something about degrading and getting off on making men dress up as women. And the very first and I remember questioning that. I remember saying, why does it have to be a girl's outfit? Why couldn't he be a Boy Scout? I remember saying that. So it was, and
Yeah.
that was just the first 2 episodes. And then one kid was in a boy's bathroom, so they grabbed him out of the boy's bathroom, and the other kid was in a woman's bathroom, and so they grab him out of the woman's bathroom, and he has a camera in his hand in the woman's bathroom.
Right.
I couldn't breathe last night. I was like, I'm so upset, right? Like, I could not breathe last night. It was just not good so today, I said, Tracey, watch it during the day. And I couldn't even turn it on today. I was like, it's too much for me. I'm glad they fired him.
Yeah.
I'm glad they fired him when they fired him, because there were so many things that I fucking missed in the midst of complaining all the time and questioning, like, some of the scenes. There was shit that I missed.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Final outcome is to the sea. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life? When events, conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless. This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do. So don't stop a pregnancy. That's not the point. Go with the flow. I'm not saying get pregnant. I'm saying go with the flow. Ride the wave of opportunity that is formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river in the sea of life.
Oh. Love that.
Starlight said she's getting 3 forms of birth control. That is the best. What's your final outcome, Lamarr?
I got happy change connected to the number 10. It says your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward, and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. So, irregardless of what happens, it's going to be a happy change. So, like Tracey said, go with the flow.
And someone's coming. So
Yeah, someone is coming.
don't resist him so much, because you think you might get pregnant by him. Enjoy him when he shows up.
Yep. All right. Well, that was our last question of the night. Thank you all.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Thank y'all. Where can they book you to elaborate for a reading, a personal reading?
213-458-7408, and I am open tomorrow.
Yes. And you can text me at 703-791-9162. I'm also available tomorrow as well.
Yes.
So thank you all for listening and watching. We will see you all tomorrow. And horoscopes, the rest of the horoscopes are coming soon, we promise.
Yes, they are.
We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Cue the music!
My spiritual people. Oh, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the Lamarr and Tracey show. The only psychic tarot readers you need to know. You can trust our word because we've got your back. And our personal readings don't cost you a stack. Tracey is the one with the fiery flare, and Lamarr is the one with the gunned up hair. Trolls are jealous because we predicted it. Are you ready for the show? 'Cause it's time to get lit.